Gemara. This is Gemara Bamitzia. Gemara Shavuos. Daf Mem Gimel, and we're holding them on Beis. Maybe a lot of sugyas that are similar to Bamitzia. We like to dedicate our learning as an incredible schazar for Shalema. For a tinok, Mrim, Ahuva, B'seich Shar, Chayla Yisrael. We pick it up on the towards the bottom of Beis. Says the Mishnah, Ve'elu dvarim she'ein nishbayin aleim. The following things are that which one does not have to swear. Ha'avadim, v'ashtaros, v'karkois, v'hakdeshis. All four of these cases is no shvua. Additionally, ein tashlumei kevel, v'lo tashlumei arba v'chamisha. Next set of dinim. Shomer chinam einay nishba. Noisei sachar, a renter, einay mishalem. A noisei sachar, excuse me, not a renter, that's a seicher. A noisei sachar, a hired watchman. Einay mishalem for gneva v'aveda. Rabbi Shemin Oimer, kach sh'chai b'achriyuson. That which you're obligated for kach sh'bayin aleim. Sh'chai b'achriyuson, ein nishbayim aleim. Rabbi Meir Oimer. Yay! Yishtabarim shein v'karka v'einay ki karka. Ve'ein chachamim maitim. What's the case, Ketzad? Someone says 10 grapevines that are laden with grapes. I'm giving you a that says, no. Concludes the Mishnah. The only time one makes a shvuah by something which is definitive by measure, weight, or number. Ketzad, by Yismalei, a house full of produce, masar d'lecha, or v'kis malei, a wallet full of money, masar d'lecha. I don't know, l'masha nachto isa, noitel, but rather he responds, take back whatever you gave to me. Pater zalmar adaziz. Then chayiv. However, if the debate is if the produce is full up to the window or if the produce is full up to the beam, then that is a level of definitiveness. Then he is chayiv. So says the Gemara, Tashlumei Kefel Minayim. From where do we know that a ganef does not have to pay Tashlumei Kefel for the case of the Mishnah stars like Kerkois and Ektashis? Tanu Rabbanan, 8 lines from the bottom. Al kol dvar besha klal, al shavar lachamar vel sevel salma prat, al kol aveda chazar veklal. A classical klal uprata klal yatadan elkina prat. It has to be similar to the specification. Ma prat mefurash avataltav gufa mammon. Al kol davar avataltav gufa mammon has to be something that is movable and is inherently money. Yatsu karkois. Land is excluded. Why? Shin metal doesn't move. Yatsu avadim. Why? Shukshali karkais. It's equated to karka. And yatsu shtarais. Why? Shavu b'shein metaltlin. Ve'ein gufan mamain. Hektish re'eyu ksev. It has to be re'eyu, and that which belongs to hektish is not. Just to read that a job better, hektish. Re'eyu ksev, that's why hektish doesn't have a din of kefil. V'loi dalid v'hei, 2 lines to the bottom. My time. Tashlumei arba v'chamisha m'rachmana, v'loi tashlumei shalish v'arba, but there's no payment of 3 and 4, and therefore once there's no kefil to hektish, therefore there's no dalid v'hei. We already know this from Titanu Rabbanan, as we turn over to Mem Gimel Amud Aleph, taking down to the basics of all the Dinei Shomrim that we've learned so extensively. Says the Mishnah, someone gives to his friend Klal as a general rule. Katzvay Kelim is Prat, Lishmar, Chazar V'Klav Klalu Bradu Klali Adadan Elgina Brad is being similar to the specification of Abraham Mivurash. Davar Matal to Gufa Mamoin. I've called Davar Matal. Tell the Gufa Mamoin. Yatsu Karkois. Shein Metaltlin. Yatsu Avadim Shukshli Karkois. Yatsu Shtara. Ishalvisha Metaltlin. Ein Gufa Mamoin. And Hektish. Re'eyu Kseh. Very similar. Joshes. Continues the Gemara 10 lines down. I say Zachar a rent someone who hired watchman in a Mishalim in Alan Tan Rabbanan. Ki eat in a shel reu klal chamar shar. I said Prat. Chobei malish marchaz v'klal klal prat klal ad hektish reu ksif. Rabbi Meir Aimer Yeshar taking a karka vein and kikarka. So says Rabbi Meir the things that are similar to karka but they're not fully like karka. Says the Gemara from the words in the Mishnah, it's Mechlal de Rabbi Meir Savar. Kol ha-mechober la-karka einoi ki-karka. And if that is true, says the Gemara, adimifligi bituunois. Why did he say a case of these grapevine laden with grapes? Lifligi bisurarkais. Why don't we say empty vines? Why does it have to be a case that they're laden with grapes? It's a different machlaikas. Talking about a case where grapes are ready to be harvested. The Rameir Savar. Kibitzurais damyan. If they're harvested, they're metalton. Ramana Savri, no. Loi kibitzurais damyan. And we continue 5 lines from the Y lines. Ein nishvayin el davar shvamidim mishkol minyan. Amar Rabbi lo shanol dam el damar leibis stam. If you said a house, aval amar leibis zeh malei yediya tainase, then it is considered a definitive amount. His claim is known. Amar le Rav Yacharatani Seif Amar Lechal on the final case in the Mishnah Chayiv. Why the classical kasha asked the Gemara on the first white line? Left like Velesne differentiate within the case itself. That Wabamed Varamur by his Malay Ababai is Malay is Chayiv. Amar Rav, you're right. Loyla Mina Chayiv Shitana Badavar Shemidir Mishkov Sheminion. And he admits with the same level. Tanya Kavase the Rava, let's bring a raya for that which we're saying in the 4th white line. Court I have a court tefillah of yours. Potter. Menaira Gedeli Yishli Biadcha Yomi Menaira in Chabiyadi El Menaira Kitana Potter. Azura Gedaira Yishli Biadcha, a large belt. And he responds, Ein Chabiyad Yel Zuketana Potter. Aval, however, Oimer Loi Kortvua Yeshli Biyadcha, definitive amount of measurement. Oimer Ein Chabiyad Yel Letach, then you're chayiv to classical might even make sense. Menaira Bas Eser Litrin 10 liters. Yeshli Biyadcha Yel Bas Chamisha Litrin again. Might it makes us chayiv. Kololai shel davar lo'ila minei chayiv ad sheyitanu bedavar, as the Mishnah taught us. And that's the taina. The taina has to be a definitive amount. V'yoydaloin has to be a mishkov minyan. Klal shel davar lasuyimai. What's the klal coming to include? My love, says the Gemara. My love, says the Gemara, is not coming to include La'asuye bayis zeh molei. So says the Gemara, but if that's true, my sham menarik tolo menarik ketana, mashatana lo haidlo mashadlo lo tana yachi bas eser bas chamish nami mashadlo lo tana mashatana lo haidlo mashadlo lo tana. Amar Rav Shmuel bar Rav Yitzchak. Hacha b'noira shel chuliyos askinan, a menorah that comes apart. The ka moidalei mina, and therefore it is considered of the same type. Yachi azur nami nisni v'lukma b'dil loifi. Why don't we say the same thing, that the belt is made up of many pieces that you stitch together? Ella delaifi like a tani doesn't say that. So hachanami mishal choya is like a tani that's sitting by menorah. Doesn't say the case it's talking about a menorah made of different pieces. Ella maravav marmamo shiny menorah ha'il v'yachal l'geira la'amida chamish litrin. The menorah is different. Since you can scrape and reduce it to a weight of 5 liters, therefore it's considered a hidah and a tain on the same vein, because it is at some level included within it. And we continue with the Mishnah on the bottom of Mem Gilnom and Aleph. Ha'malves chavir al-mashkin. So lends this for any money with the collateral. Vav and mashkin, and the collateral is lost. Amar loi, tells the borrower, salavisi chalav shekel yashaveh. He says the collateral is worth a shekel. So, salavisi chal, I lent you a selah. The collateral is worth a shekel. Therefore, you owe me a shekel. 2 shekels in a selah. V'laymer loi ki el salavisi chalav shekel yashaveh. Potter, koifer kol. But Selvi Sicha Love, Shagla Yeshava Loimer Loiki, no, I disagree. 5 lines to the bottom. Ela Selvi Sino Love, Shlisha Dinarim Ayashava. Then it's a Chayiv. It's a mighty makes us. Selvi Sino Love, Shtaima Yeshava Loimer Loiki, Ela Selvi Sicha Love, Sela Yeshava, your potter. But Selvi Sino Love, Shtaima Yeshava Loimer, the guy says, Loiki, Ela Selvi Sicha Love, Chamish Dinarim Ayashava, Chayiv. Because again, each time it's a mighty, it makes us Minishva. We don't want the other guy to swear. And then subsequently he admits and he pulls out the Pikadon. We turn over to Mem Gimel and Aleph. Says the Mishnah, a classical Shaila, Ahai. On what case is the last din in the Mishnah going on? Ile Masifa, particularly the Shvuah, Kavi Milta. So Amar Shmuel, Arisha, V'chenem Rav Arisha, V'chenem Rav Yechon Arisha. My Risha, Seifa the Risha, the second case is the first part of the Mishnah. That says what? Selvi Zicha Allah V'shekol Yeshav. Avaloimer no, like Yel Selvi Allah V'shekol Yeshav. 3/4. Chayiv the Shvuah Gabi Loive he V'shekol Rabbanan Malve V'shadye Malve. So the Rabbanan came and they took him Miloive. V'shadye amalve. It says the Gemara Vahash Todam Ravashi. That which Ravashi taught us the Kaim Alon. Zenish Vashi never shoes of Zenish Vakama Shav. This one's worth not a Merishos. The other guy swears how much it was worth. Hachi Kamar Minish Vatzchila Mishav Kadin Atzlai. Shami Shavazevi Yetalos because we don't want him to swear and someone else subsequently potentially taking out the item they just swore about. Amar Shmuel teaches Shmuel. Hayman da Osvi Alpha Zuna Lechavri. Says Shmuel, a new case. Someone lends 1,000 zuz to his friend, Umashkin lei kata de maglo, and he gives in the handle of a stick as collateral. Avad kata de maglo, avad ilfaz yuzi. He lost 1,000 zuz. Aval tarti katosi. However, if he accepted 2 handles when one was lost, lo, he doesn't lose the 500 zuz, since it wasn't full collateral. V'ranachanam arvilu tarti kasasi. Ovid chada, ovid chamish meya, ovid idach, ovid kula. Aval kata, ovid nischa, loy. But if the mashkin was both, if the mashkin was kata or nischa, then not. That is the opinion of Rav Nachman. V'nardoyamri, afilu kata v'nischa, ovid nischa, ovid palga. Ovid kata, ovid kula. Stop over here. I'll pick it up from Tanan, Akash, and Shmuel, and next year, Siyata Tishmai.